Hello YouTubers, Stevie D here. Today we're going to be covering my cook kit that I'll be carrying on my motorcycle trip. So I wanted to have something that could take care of all types of meals I would make, from breakfast, lunch to dinner, although most of the time will probably be just breakfast and a dinner that I'll be eating. But the idea was, what can I carry so I can cook my meals easily and effectively, and not just bare bones. I wanted to have a couple luxury items if I needed to do it. So I wanted to also be able to pack everything that I would need for maybe 3, 4, 5 days in case I can't get to a town due to the distance I have to travel, bad roads, or maybe, unfortunately, maybe a mechanical breakdown. So I wanted to have enough food for probably 5 days. So real quick, simple. This is about 4 or 5 days worth of food and all the supplies I would need. So breaking it down, I do have a couple meals, ready to eat meals. All you have to do is add some water to them. They're very light. They have a pretty good life expectancy, actually a few years. Some say 10 to 20 years. I don't want to let them get that old before I eat them, but again, really simple. So these all have 2 servings into them, so it's a pretty big dinner that I'd be eating. So there's 4 days right there worth of food, or evenings worth of food, or pretty much days worth of food if I had to worry about it. I carry a water jug that will be empty just in case I need extra water in that. On the bike, I will have a Rotopax 1-gallon fuel cell and a 1-gallon water can. So I'll be carrying a gallon of water with me minimum at all times, plus maybe 1 or 2 more liters, depending where I have water bottles and that. So inside here, it's really simple. It's just a couple little treats that I can have. Water gets old after a while, doesn't always taste the best. Sometimes, you know, the water may not taste best just because where it's coming from. Although it will be filtered and treated before I drink it, if I'm taking it out of a river or lake or somewhere, or even from some town. So I've got a bunch of Crystal Lights. I'm not going to pull them all out in there, but little flavor additives I can add to the water to make it taste better. I've got a couple things of sweets in here, and I got a 3-4 different type of granola bars and energy bars, and I have a little container of oil. So adding to keep the cook surfaces non-sticky, and again, a couple other energy bars I talked about. So I can carry 4 or 5 of them in there, and if I needed to use this for water, those would probably get stuffed in my tank bag and that. But again, if I keep them in here till I need them, I won't take and snack on them right away. So it's kind of like my reserve if I would need them. So that's, you know, 4 lunches right there, 3 lunches that I can have real easy there. So that's that part. Now for cooking and that, I have everything in this. It's a Land to Sea, or Sea to Summit, 13-liter waterproof bag. I really like these because they're extremely light and packable. So take it out. This would be my breakfast. I have some oatmeal. I have some Lipton cup of soup mixes. I have 2 or 3 of them in there, and I have, you know, some more Cliff Bars for snacking on, or a real light breakfast or lunch, something to just get me going. Next thing I have in here is water treatment. I want to make sure I take care and make sure all my water is good. So I have a Sawyer's water filter if I'm going to drink out of a lake or some water source. I can filter it before I drink it. So real simple, easy to do. This is kind of actually my backup system. My primary system is this right here. So it's a cut-a-day water filter, and basically take it out. You've got your hoses in here. Connect one hose to here, another one to here, your dry one here, and then what you'll do is you just pump. And what this does is it has a charcoal filter and a ceramic filter in it, so it will take out impurities and stuff, making the water safe to drink. So real easy to do. You can do this. It's like 10,000 liters, I think it's something like that. I can filter with this before I have to replace filter, so I'm pretty sure that will not be a problem. I've used this many times on trips up to the Boundary Waters with my Boy Scouts and some other camping trips. Real easy to use and pretty much trouble-free. Just hook it up and go. Just make sure you keep your hoses separated for clean and dirty so you don't mix those up. The next thing I have inside here is going to be to clean myself up before I start cooking, and wet wipes. Have a lot of uses for that, cleaning hand stuff, working on the bike, before you eat, after you eat, wiping things down. Next part is going to be for cooking. So I have a couple different setups for that, or one that I can change a little bit. So let me pull a couple other items out real quick. Real quick also, I have, stay in a hotel, and if they got coffee and that, creamers, I always kind of grab those just in case I need napkins or little tea, so something different to drink in that. So I've got a multi-spice container, so it's paprika, curry, cayenne, garlic, black pepper, salt, all things I can add to make the food taste a little bit better in case I'm cooking and it seems to be bland. I want to add a little flavor to it. So next part is going to be my Jetboil system. So the Jetboil system, really simple, easy. Inside the handle, store my fork, knife, little spatula for doing dishes and cleaning and cooking. And that, open this up, I have my Jetboil. So everything you need is in here. This has a little cup that I can use, measuring cup, and also for drinking. And that, this is for cooking, and I can also drink out of it. But the nice thing is you get one of the small little cylinders, and this little cylinder fits in here with everything. So this small one I will usually keep as a reserve, just in case I need more fuel and my main tank runs out. So this will give me quite a few cooking events out of it. But I like to keep the small one just as a backup and pack it away. So when you put this on top of your tank, and when I said I like a larger one, so inside my pot I usually carry a large one. So this is an 8-ounce one. Screw it on here, put your water on here, and you can boil a bunch of water very quickly, about 2 minutes to do 2 cups of water. If I want to use my pots or any other types of pots, basically this just opens up, make it a little more stable of a platform. Mount that on here. This is on the top of there, and I can take my big pot, put it on here, and I can cook a soup or some kind of, if I want to make noodles or something like that, I can do it in here really easily and very quick and efficiently. So that works really well. So inside here, like I said, I have my main extra tank. I have a backup spoon, which and fork. I have my soap for doing dishes and cleaning up a little bit. Can opener, because not all cans are easy to open. Like most new ones are like little pull top things, but again, in Europe, I may not have that. Little cleaning pad for doing dishes. If I want to start a fire and cook over an open wood fire and that, like say if I got want to do hot dogs or who knows whatever, I have this. It's called a wet fire. It's a white little cube. You shave off a little bit, you add match to it, it burns. Even if it is wet, it will burn. So it's a nice thing. If I have some wet wood, I can pile it around that. This should dry the wood off and start the fire. So even if I'm not the best of conditions, I can still start a fire. I also carry the little Jetboil key, which will take the valve out of here when it's done, so it makes it really nice, easy, packs down fairly quick and easily. Everything goes in there real nice. And then just goes on like that. So this is my little fire starter. So if I wanted to start a fire and I didn't have matches or my lighter, it's a backup. It's just a piece of flint and an iron rod. So works real simple, easy, and it's nice because it packs pretty small on that. So it goes inside here. So And like I said, I have a luxury item. Also, besides that, I'm bringing a little fry pan for on top of the Jetboil. This comes off, makes a little plate in that, but I can take that, put it on top of the Jetboil. So if I want to fry up eggs or a little piece of steak or some meat in that, I can do it real easily. It's nice, simple, and it's just a little bit of a luxury. So don't really need it, but again, I could go minimalist, lightest possible out there when I'm camping, but the idea is have a little bit of luxury. So that's my kit. It all fits in this 13-liter bag, minus the water and the meals, but nice, easy pack down. So and I could probably get 2 of these in here if I had to. So that's it. Hopefully you like. If you found this informative, like, subscribe, follow. And also, if you think there's anything I should add to my kit or should not have in my kit, go ahead and put it or comment down in the comment section. Again, thanks for watching. This is Stevie D. Be safe, have fun, travel lots.